What is up, all you minties? This is the Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, and please join me as I do an advanced overview of this Berserker Unbound hardcover from Dark Horse Comics. So please stay tuned. Okay, so the very first thing I want to do is thank the folks at Dark Horse for sending us an advanced copy of this. This book comes out on February 19th. Now, one thing I want to do before we take a look inside, take a look at that spine. Lemiere Deodato Volume 1. So I hope there's more, and I'll talk a little bit about that here in a few. Here's the back. Book retails for $24.99. I wanted to do a quick size comparison. With a title like Berserker Unbound, I had to compare it to the size of the Berserk Deluxe Edition. So it is the same height, maybe just a little bit taller, but it's not quite as long as the Berserk Deluxe Edition. Obviously, not as thick. And speaking of thick, here it is compared to the size of a Marvel Omnibus. So it is a hardcover though. So it's more like the size of one of these Marvel Select hardcovers. Doesn't have a dust jacket. So the page dimensions will be the size of a trade paperback. It's just that the actual hardcover makes it look like it's taller. Okay, so let's crack this open. By the way, this overview won't have any spoilers. I'm just going to talk a little bit about how the story kind of kicks off. So it's pretty much the story of the Mongrel King, this guy right here, who has a name but isn't revealed till later. It is written by Jeff Lemire with artwork by Mike Deodato Jr. and these wonderful colors by Frank Martin. Letter is done by Steve Wan. Here's the cover to the first issue, which also serves as the cover to the hardcover. This is the exact same team that brought us the Thanos book from Marvel Comics that preceded the Donny Cates run. So, like I was mentioning, it is the story of the Mongrel King here, who has been fighting in these huge wars. And it's actually pretty cool. Like, the narrative is awesome because he's talking about having slain the Elder Serpents and having survived the Valley of the Frost Giants. So, obviously, it harkens back to a lot of the Robert E. Howard stuff, including, yes, the ever-popular Conan. So, after all this long battle, he's coming back to his hometown by himself, and he sees that his whole village is gone, including his family. And it's pretty brutal. I mean, there's some really powerful imagery in here. Now, speaking of powerful imagery, I do have to showcase these next couple pages. There are no words that I can make this so much better. So I'm just going to keep quiet. Just look how badass that is. Okay, so through a series of events, he gets transported to our world here. Almost called it the 616 universe. Been reading so many Marvel comics. And he befriends this homeless person named Joe Cobb. And him and Joe kind of share a lot of similarities that I won't get into. They don't understand a damn word each of them are saying, by the way. So it's pretty funny to see them interact. Like, you see him talking like this in parentheses, and then Joe talking with the letters, without the parentheses. So you know they don't understand each other, but somehow they're able to communicate, and it's wonderful. So they drink, they live out there. Bad things are about to happen, and it's only 4 issues. And that's what this collects. This collects the 4-issue miniseries that is 136 pages long. That's what's in this hardcover. And mainly, I just wanted to push this wonderful, beautiful artwork by Mike Deodato Jr., who did draw, he did get to draw Conan. He drew, good lord, he was just made to draw barbarians. He did get to draw him in the pages of, Savage Avengers. I don't want to flip too much through the back. Just focus on the artwork here. Yeah, it was like he was born to draw this. The story itself, I read it, and I know it's not a review of the book, but the story itself, it's Jeff Lemire. It's not the best thing he's done, but it really carries the story as this wonderful visuals by Mike Deodato Jr. and Frank Martin. Like I said, because the colors are just amazing. So it's only 4 issues, but I'm hoping that there will be more, because when he goes through, like I said, through a series of events, it's very much like Nightmare Before Christmas, if you know what I mean, how he ends up in our world, then you have the opportunities to go into other worlds. Like I said, very much like Nightmare Before Christmas. So let's start looking at the extras in the back. By the way, one of the things I didn't point out earlier, but I love the way that he is like trying out new things the older he gets, Mike Deodato Jr., with the panel layouts. It's very cool, very artsy. I like that. There's a reason why the man has a studio. Okay, so here are the variant covers. We have one by Mike Mignola. We have one by Andres Sorrentino. Here's one by Dustin Nguyen. And then Christian Ward. So these are all variant covers to issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then a sketchbook by Mike Deodato Jr. with notes by Jeff Lemire. And what's interesting is that there are no sketches or covers by Jeff Lemire. And usually with his own creations, he likes to do little sketches. Because you know he's an artist. And I know I've gone on about how I'm not the biggest fan of his art, but I still enjoy his stories. But yeah, we didn't even have a cover. We don't have a sketch by him. And that is all 136 pages. Here's what the bookend pages look like. Now let's look at this binding really quick. It might have been a little hard to tell, but I do want to point out that it is sewn binding. And here is the eye. Just a little bit of glue down there to keep it all intact. Overall, really good presentation. And if you're interested in purchasing the book, when it comes out on February 19th, you can purchase it from cheapgraphicnovels.com, your online home for brand new graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off the cover price. Cheap Graphic Novels prides itself on packaging your books so they arrive safely and in excellent condition, as well as prompt and helpful service. And check out their bargain bin for even greater deals up to 90% off cover price. And for you Minties, Cheap Graphic Novels is running a special promotion. If you're a first-time customer, let them know you were referred by Near Mint Condition at the checkout, and you'll receive a credit for free shipping on your next order. Now, this is only for U.S. customers. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discounts, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. And that was the contents of the book, the page count, as well as the binding of the book. Please let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be picking this up, if you're a big fan of Jeff Lemire or a fan of Mike Deodato Jr., if you liked what they did on Thanos. Please let me know all that in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button, and remember, if it's classy and cool, it must be Near Mint.